Holy cow, Cliffjumper 1984 and Red Rocks, the alcoholic Autobot. Oh. Want to do a video on a quick video game pickup, but before I get onto that, I always talk about, and I'm sure I made a video before about Just Press Play and where I get a lot of my retro games at. And they're a little independent store. I just want to throw shouts out to everybody out there. No, not really for any particular reason, but being a owner of a local business as well, you know, we thrive on business, and I'd rather see people go to more local shops like this for the retro gaming than big name stores. I know whatever Funko Land was, that GameStop and the EB stuff, all that was bought out. And of course their employees love video games just as much as any little local store, you know, video games or little independent ones. But when it all comes down to it, the big corporate heads aren't into it as to these little mom and pop independent video game stores. The people who started those that actually have a wide range of video games actually really care about video games, unlike, you know, the higher ups there. They're all about money. And you know, of course, I'm sure probably a lot of people that watch agree with me, but always support your local video game store. Don't go for these high branch companies. It's been proven time and time again. There's a bunch of videos out there on the internet about between GameStop and these other big companies and how they, you know, basically give crap credit, and the markup's amazing when, you know, you go to see something used. I definitely recommend doing something like that. Again, as a you know, some guy runs a business and everything like that. That just makes, you know, the little guy proud, and especially when these people, you know, are always more willing to help than some of the other guys at GameStop. You're looking around, they're always asking you to, if you want to see something that's behind the case. Just everything those guys do, I really appreciate that. And I stopped by today. It was the first time I was there in 3 weeks. I haven't gotten anything, and I didn't spend a lot either this time. I always go in, and when I do, usually I've been just getting NES, maybe a Super Nintendo game here and there, a Genesis game here or there, and almost a Sega Master System game each time. I did not pick up a Sega Master System game. I was unsure of which one to get, so I ended up getting 3 NES games. Of a total, it was like $8 and some cents. Let's start off. Destination Earthstar. Spent $2.99 on it. You know, I thought it was actually another game. There's so many space shooters in there, and then I bought it. Didn't play it yet. I watched a video on YouTube, and I was like, ooh. You know. But again, when you're trying to collect as much NES games and you like, you know, just gaming in general, you're gonna try and get whatever you can. And it was one I didn't, you know, I thought it was something else. Like I said, I got it, and oh well. MTV's Remote Control. Back when MTV actually had music on it, did not have this. Was a big fan of MTV back in the day when I was little, in the 80s and early 90s. And of course, MTV's gone to shit. And it's what, pop culture and TV culture references and stuff from back in the day. I don't know. It was $1.99. So, I don't know. Just be funny. I'm sure a couple of my friends would get a laugh, you know, playing it together with, as much as we'd suck to get it wrong. And then a game from FIC for $2.99. I got Phantom Fighter. Another reason why I only picked this game up, I used to get a lot of the old Ninja Turtle comics back in the day. No, not the really good ones in the early 80s where they were like assassins. They all had red bandanas. It was the more kiddie versions. But for like a whole summer, because I mean, I was religious. I would get maybe one every other week or something, or every other month, I guess, whenever. I couldn't get a lot of them in a row, but I knew I skipped an issue here or there, and my mom was getting them for me quite frequently. But for a summer and a fall, or like a spring and a summer, there was always a small one-page ad for this Phantom Fighter on it, and I was like, oh, well, you know, I finally got to see it for $3, and I always see it go for a little bit more on eBay. And it's like, I'm gonna go pick it up, and I didn't remember anything what it looked like. Again, I YouTubed it, and So it looks like it might be a night of semi-shitty gaming later. Tonight's the 30th of, what is it, May? Is it May? Yeah, so I'm going to do that whole Easter thing today and tomorrow. Do it with my girl's family tonight and my family tomorrow. So, yeah. We're definitely going to check that out. My drum set's over there making some crazy noises. The weather up here has been so different. Again, support your local video game store. What do you think? Any memories or any thoughts on these games or anything I should, look out or opinions on them? Put a comment below, video response, slap a like on this video, maybe. Another reason, if you look behind me, on my two 27-inch tube TVs, I got double dribble and ice hockey going on. The playoffs are about to start with basketball and hockey. It's the only time I actually watch basketball and hockey. As much as I like some baseball, and I definitely love football. So yeah, speaking of football, there's some good stuff going on in off season. So yeah, talk about, I'm a Saints fan. Hey, drink one on me, and I'll see you guys next time.